one with it. But that for my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding general, your honor. That for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Look. Hey, straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home. That's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown. I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my I can gon' let him have it. Hey, think you the shit, this truth, the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talking shit. Yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm ripping. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start stepping. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood. I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For why take your life or let you take mine? That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, and shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complexion. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
Pando, kill the beat.
I don't know who, somebody need to hear this. Y'all don't speak Hebrew, that's Yiddish. How the fuck you try to label us anti-Semitic? We the Israelites, blacks, native Hispanics. The Germans get locked up for the Holocaust. Meanwhile, black people still up in the Holocaust. 100 million of us died in the transatlantic. 6 million died. Y'all want the world to never forget it. You can never be a Jew. You a Ashkenaz. This ain't a star dum-dum. A gun die or die. Yeah, Yeezy told the truth and got ostracized. Not one person in the Bible had on the yarmulke. We were slaves in America like we was in Egypt. Y'all don't even fit the curses in the Torah neither. Y'all was blind to the truth. I had to make it clear how Jerusalem, your land, your people came from Europe. That was 1947. Your menorah got 9 sticks. It's really only 7. Yeah, it's us against the world. Armageddon. This what happened when you inherit lies from your ancestors. Y'all the synagogue of Satan with them black hats. Your whole nation sitting ducks, Aflacs. Bunch of thieves and culture vultures, ain't nothing kosher. To tell the truth, you vagabonds don't have a culture. Macedonia, Alexander and Philip, you a convert, so tell me, how the fuck is you Israel? That don't make you the people just cause you litter. Why my people can't hate your people like y'all hate Hitler? All the prophets was black and was called nigga. Y'all don't even fit the description that's in the scriptures. Abraham, all the way down to Jacob, we the real Jews. Y'all don't study Christ, y'all follow the Talmud. Keep it real, yeah, let's keep it real. Cold hard truth, fear, give you chills. Say y'all Jew-ish cause y'all ain't really them. About to do them like Hammond, it's the Feast of Purim. UPK undefeated, this an easy win. We was born fighting, y'all the evil twin. Jacob took hold of his heel, then out came his little red bastard, they kosher deals. It's only 12 tribes, y'all trying to make it 13. Esau despised his birthright, the Lord cursed him. He ain't the devil who is, I'm still searching. Ask your rabbi, why he get them babies herpes? I don't know what's worse, that or you claiming that you a Maccabee. I'm about to cancel, everybody try to cancel ye. I ain't afraid to speak, that's what I do. They riding to the core, I'm just judging them by their fruit. Cause they ain't suffering curses. If I was carnal, I promise I'll punch you in person. I know that's an uncomfortable subject. They making millions off our culture and black people suffering from it. Yeah, they don't believe in Christ. They the Antichrist. Make a living off of niggas. They're a parasite. I ain't afraid to tell the truth. Niggas terrified. I'm about to go DEFCON 4. I ain't satisfied.
That is proof. That is absolute proof that they know we are the real Jews. That's absolute proof. Now you got the records. Go find me a white Jew on any archaeology in Egypt anywhere. You will never find a piece of archaeology with white people as slaves in Egypt. So don't tell me that they were slaves and it's their identity, and they know it. The Lord knows the blasphemy of you so-called white people that say you are Jews and you are not Jews. You are not the people of the law. You are not God's chosen people. God's chosen people are living in the ghettos of America. God's chosen people are in poverty and depression in the streets of America. God's chosen people are walking around in America with no identity. That's where God's chosen people are.
Back row.
Hey, shalom, Israel. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Let's get started now. Let's get this screen in order here. Shalom. We are the ISUPK, starting at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. I am Akashka, officer of 50 here in the Bahamas, and the ISUPK, and the commanding General Yahan. How we can we get started, and as we have our people come in, it's a lot here for the little bit of tardiness. Had them little technical difficulties. Last thing I had to get my spectacles. Okay, so we're gonna get it on now. We're gonna be talking about the mark of the beast, because that's when Cap gets in. But before that, I want to talk a little bit about who Christ died for. We were on that topic. I know we didn't actually conclude it. So you are the Israelites. Christ died for you. Christ died for your sins. Christ died so you could come and experience brotherhood. And we're waiting for you to wake up. Wake up and find us. I saw one of the movies in one of the hero was asleep. I forgot which one it was. The lady told him, when you wake up, come and find me. So, brothers, when you wake up, sisters, when you wake up, come and find ISUPK. Come and find us, so that we can help you wake all the way up. Okay, so Christ died. I want to read a scripture or two before Cap gets in. Just to keep it on a good track. To keep it going. Hope you had a good day. God blessing you. Yeah. Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Barakatah. So now, we're going to get a little bit of reading in here. Read the book of Matthew, chapter 5. Sorry, it's like it, chapter 10, verse 5. Book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 5. These 12 Jesus sent forth, and commanding them, saying, Go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And as ye go, preach, saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. You've probably heard this before. You probably grew up in the church. You probably went to church a lot. But let me tell you, when you listen to the way ISUPK break down these scriptures, you're going to be enlightened. You're going to realize that all your life, if you listen now, you'll realize that all your life, what you were hearing was just a bunch of lies. And true brotherhood has come now. True sisterhood has come now. These are the last days that the Bible speaks of, when everybody's eye is going to be open. Don't let your eye remain closed. Open your eyes to see what's going on around you, and see that as ISUPK, what's bringing out the truth, the way the Bible is supposed to be broken down. So I know you come in here with a lot of different understandings. I know I did also. Okay, I came with a lot of different understandings. I came with a lot of Christianity. I'm still dying. I'm still killing myself. I'm still killing those thoughts in my mind, because a lot of the things in my mind are still not right and line up with the scriptures. So I have a battle going on, and I guess most of us probably have the same battle. But the battle is there. Where they say the struggle is real, but struggle through it. Struggle through it. The time is going to come when things will be revealed even clearer. So you stay with ISUPK, so you'll see it as it comes. You wouldn't be surprised. You're expecting it. I'm not surprised. I'm expecting the things that are happening. I'm not in the dark. I'm in the light. I expect things to happen, and as they unfold, and as they're being unfolded and told us, that is just how they're unfolding. Okay. So let me read the scripture again. And this is, of course, Christ sending the 12 out. These 12 Jesus sent forth, commanding them, saying, Go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but rather go to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. That's you. Now, why do I say that's you? And a lot of times you don't know it's you, but it is you, because the Bible also say that we were not gonna know our own identity, and that's where we are. We do not know. We were destroyed. We do not know our own identity. Where are you from? What is your identity? You think about it. All of the other nationalities can say. Let's just a couple of quick examples. If you meet a Chinaman, right? He wouldn't tell you if you see him in America or in the Bahamas, he wouldn't tell you he's a Bahamian. He'd tell you, I'm a Chinaman and I'm from this part of China. You see an African, the African will tell you. You say where you're from, he wouldn't even say he's an African. He'll tell you where he's from in Africa, right? But why now, we were only brought here through the transatlantic slave trade, so we don't know where we're actually from. All of our historical information to us was kept away from us. As far as we know, we're destroyed in our own mind, and we're now just coming to realize who we are and where we came from. Okay, so I urge you to follow the ISUPK, find out where you're from, find out who your people are, and get into this brotherhood. This is where you're going to learn the truth. This is where the truth is taught. This is where Christ is working with Commanding General Yohana. And with that, that's over to priest and captain of 13,000, Captain Ayatak Yahweh Shemi Hashai Barakatah.
Yeah. Yahweh Shemi Hashai Barakatah.
Shalom, sir.
Shalom. All right. Where we at?
And I'm holding on till you show up, just talking a little bit about the children of Israel and who Christ died for, just until you came on.
Okay, let's get into the mark of the beast, right? Let's touch on that, right?
Kind of.
All right. What does the Christian church say about the mark of the beast?
The Christian church said the mark of the beast is going to be a mark on your head.
Yeah. What type of mark on your head?
I don't know if we ever said what kind, but some kind of identifying mark that you could see.
That you could see. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Let's go to Revelation 13. All right. Revelation 13. I can start at verse 11.
Counsel. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon,
And he spake as a what?
as a dragon.
Meaning what?
Meaning he speak, I guess, ferocious, rough, with fire.
Mm. Okay, remember, it's not literal.
Not literal.
You understand? It's not literal. Right? So he speak as a what?
As a dragon.
As a dragon.
So
Meaning what comes?
angry.
Mm-mm,
No.
mm-mm. What comes out of dragon mouth?
Well, fire comes out of the dragon mouth.
Right. That does that fire make you angry?
No, that make you scared.
Okay, make you scared. If a dragon breathes in your,
But,
what's gonna happen?
but it could kill you.
You,
Hurt you.
you're gonna die. He spake as a dragon, meaning what? Whatever come out his mouth, right? Your people are fitting to die if they listen to him.
Cancer.
You understand? Right? Right? Where we at?
13 and 12.
Right, so read it over one more time.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth,
Mm-hmm.
and he had two horns like a lamb.
And he had two horns as a lamb. So now it's painting a picture of what type of creature.
Well, it's painting the picture like a meek, a docile creature.
Yeah, a lamb is docile.
Cancer.
You see a lamb, you know what I mean? You're a thief, right? And you climbing over a fence and you see a lamb. Is that going to scare you off?
La, sir, you continue.
No. Yeah. And blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, especially black people on the island of Bahamas, right? We see the oppressor like a lamb. We see him like that. We don't see him as this could be your next mass shooter that's right in front of me, that's sitting down right in front of me, that's telling me good morning. You understand? That is holding the door for me. This could be the next mass shooter. Read on.
And he executed all...
No, don't forget that.
Oh,
He
Salakia.
had two horns like a lamb.
And spake as a dragon.
Right, which then you know, and that's the thing with black people. We don't go by what coming out your mouth. We go by your appearance, what you look like. You understand? When you hear the term, reproductive rights, right? And you see somebody in a suit and tie telling you that a woman should have reproductive rights. Should, you know what I mean? This should, you know what I mean, be on the ballot. This should be a candidate who you're voting for, who believes in this reproductive right. We do what? We look at that person as a what? A lamb.
Cancer.
When what's coming out their mouth, they're speaking as a dragon. They want to unalive our babies. They want to delete our babies in that woman's womb.
Cancer.
You understand? All right?
Okay.
Right? All the lies they like to tell, right? They are speaking as dragons. You understand?
Okay.
Right? Read on.
Verse number 12.
Mm-hmm.
And he exercised all the power of the first beast before him.
Right? And who exercised the power of the first? Who's the first beast before him?
Not sure, sir. Because
who was the first beast before him? Right? Remember in the book of Daniel, right? We went over certain beasts, right? That first beast is Rome,
Kind.
right? Right? And he exercised it. The what?
He exercised all the power of the first beast before him.
So whatever when is going on in Rome, you ever hear this saying, when in Rome, do as the Romans?
Kind, sir. Kind.
That saying is up to today. Why? Because the Roman Empire is still alive today. You understand? They
Yeah.
exercise it, the power of the first beast. Read on.
And caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast.
To worship the what?
The
That-
first beast.
That first beast. People like to say what? They're Roman Catholic, and they don't understand what that means to be a Roman Catholic. Do you understand? Like Christ had nothing to do with the Romans. Nothing. The Romans, if you had to look back on history, they're the ones who exercised the judgment of putting Christ on the cross. And now you're going to become a Roman Catholic.
Kind.
You understand? You're going to become a Christian. You understand? Because all these Christian church came out of where? The Roman Catholic Church.
Kind.
Yeah. You understand? I think it had I forget the dude named Wycliffe and a couple others who break off and form their own church. You understand?
Kind.
From the Roman Catholic Church. Because the Roman Catholic Church back then was a big cult, basically. You understand? A big organization, a big gangster organization. You understand? That had extreme power, just like today. You understand? Read on.
Kind. Whose deadly wound was healed.
Who what?
Whose deadly wound was healed.
Right, because what? Today we know that what? Through history, that what? The Roman Empire fell. Right? That's what we've been taught, right?
Kind, sir.
Right? When I think I forget which one of them when they say the something about the Rubicon, the cross the Rubicon, when he came in there with the military gear on and took over. You understand? That's when Rome started to what? Fall, and the Rome fell. You understand? With the infighting, and you're seeing that going on right now on the earth. You understand? But all these Caucasians, all these, oppressors, they're right now fighting on the earth. And what they're fighting for? What are they fighting for?
Land and power.
Yeah, power, rulership. And that's something that's far away from black people's mind.
Kind.
Well, why is it far away from black people's mind?
Why?
Yeah, why is power far away from black people's mind?
I guess it seemed to be unreachable for us
Why?
because we're not organized.
Okay, there's a reason why we're not organized.
Because we were destroyed, separated. So it's kind of hard for us to start thinking about power. We're just trying to live.
Very good. Now you own it. We are not thinking about power because of
Yeah.
because
Because
of
of the oppression.
that's it. Because of the oppression. And now when they start saying the oppression is because of what? What they've been doing
They've
to
been
us.
doing cancer.
You understand? Like we have just skimmed the surface of what the amount of rebellions that took place in slavery. You know how much rebellions took place in slavery on the island of Bahamas, on the islands, the Caribbean islands.
Cancer. Yeah, there were rebellions. Yes.
Yeah,
cancer.
but the one teacher about it is one rebellion we learn about, and that's Nat Turner. You ever hear about Nat Turner rebellion?
Cancer.
Right? And what happened to Nat Turner?
Oh, how they lynched him and put his. I think they said they put his penis in his mouth.
They
All sorts of stuff.
There's a
Cut him
book.
open.
there's a book called the Delectable Negro,
Mm-hmm.
and it speaks about what they did to Nat Turner. They basically skinned him and eat him, the parts of him. You understand? So now, you knowing that as a black man in that oppression, what you thinking about? You're not thinking about rulership. Why? Because that have been what? Whipped and lynched out of here. You understand? What's going on to the so-called Palestinians right now? We've been done going through that for hundreds of years, and nobody said nothing. Nobody said nothing. Everybody sat back and watched and did what? We're gonna read. They enjoyed this earth while we were in slavery. You understand? While we were in oppression. That's why black men don't think about rulership, because that have been lynched out of us, whipped out of us. You understand? It's only because we in the UPK we able to what? Break free from that mental chain. But me and you, we still in what? We still in
slavery.
We're still in captivity.
Cancer.
But that mental captivity, we no longer in because of the truth.
Cancer.
You understand? Now we starting to think about what? Power. Now we starting to move in a way where the Lord wants us to move, because we thinking about power. Once Christ come back and set us up, we're going to be in that power. But for Christ to come back, we are going to have to correct things. You understand? We're going to have to know what the mark of the beast is. We're going to have to know these things. We try depending on the Christian church, but they ain't teaching us. They stay away from Revelation. They stay away from Revelation. And somehow every time you could be a preacher in the Anglican church, in the Catholic church, they're all going to read this and come up with their own opinion. You understand? When it comes to Revelation. Right? Read on.
This is the book of Revelation chapter 13 and verse 13. And he do great wonders, so that he that maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men.
What does that mean? He create wonders.
So he do things that we don't normally see people do.
Okay, but you had to explain it to me. What do we see him do?
Well, one of these, I mean, what this is saying here, well, one of the things, of course, he make fire come down from heaven. So this can be, because of course the white man is the one who have all the arms, all the missiles, all the bombs.
No, you get into it. Where's one of the name? Where's the name of one of his bombs?
Well,
right, Russia has Satan 1 and Satan 2. America has something called the Hellfire missile. You understand? He has a missile that will drop on your head arc and not explode, and it's just blades. You understand? Turn you into sushi. You understand? In the front seat of a car, or while you're at the table with your family. You understand? Like them things, you see that happen. Oh, you giving up. You giving up. You see your partner or your brother unalive right in front of you from something coming from the sky that hit him alone and unalive him. You are putting your hands in the air. You waving the white flag. You can't beat that. How you beating that?
You can't beat that.
Yeah, you can't beat that. You understand? So he is like a what? He is like, you correct when it says missile. He like a dragon. A dragon does what? flies and what breathes fire down on his enemies.
Come on.
And they have these jets, these F-16s, these F-35, these bombers. Hiroshima and Nagasaki, they knew what dragons was on that day.
Come on, sir.
And they like to talk about Godzilla. They knew who Godzilla was on that day.
That day.
You understand? Read on.
Come on. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 14.
Mm-hmm.
And deceived them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles.
Right, and does what? Deceive men. How do they deceive? How do they deceive men with those miracles?
Because they get men to do what they want them to do.
But how? How do they deceive men?
I guess
Okay. Before the truth, right? Before the truth, right? Before the truth. Go back before the truth. Right? 9/11. Was 9/11 a sad day for you?
Come on, sir.
Yeah, it was. And that's because he deceived us. You understand?
Come on, sir.
He deceived us. And another way he deceived us is by doing what? Is by saying he is going to Iraq, Afghanistan to liberate these people. These countries have dictators, and we need democracy. We need that so these people could choose who they want to lead them. When their whole entire system is designed not for the mass people to do what? Put the president. If you really do go on look into their way of getting a president, people don't decide who the president is. You understand? Is the electoral what do you call those people? It's the delegates that decide who the president's going to be. But somehow you think because it's a democratic society, you thinking you putting who you want in power. But no, guess who puts in who in power? Your so-called oppressor put whoever he wants to put in power on that island.
So
you want to know? Come on.
If I may, you know what you're saying. Most people don't even think about that, but you 100% right. The thing is, the people who are in power, even in the Bahamas, they're like figureheads.
Yeah,
they figureheads, because the people who really at the top, you don't see them. They just tell the politicians. They just tell the politicians what to do, and they fund the whole race, and they buy everybody out, and they do whatever they want to do.
Yes,
and then they call all the shots.
Yeah, and now you thinking, well, this is a democratic society. No, it's the same oppressive society you've been living in. You just been fooled. You just been fooled. You've been given Christianity. You've been given Islam. You've been given everything that you want to follow. You've been fooled into thinking you could make a change in this place without coming into the truth. Right? Read on.
Come on. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, and verse 14. And deceived them that dwell on the earth by means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast.
What?
An image, that they should make an image to the beast.
No, pay attention to this, right? I say that you should make a what? A what?
Image to the beast.
To the beast. So now the beast, right? Is the beast a literal animal?
La sir.
How you know it's not is not a literal animal? Precept. Go to Go to Ezekiel 34 and 8. Ezekiel 34 and 8. All right. Remember, Revelation is what? Is what? A book where John is on the island of Patmos. He's having what? Visions.
Vision. Come. This is the
You
book of
understand? Come on.
Ezekiel, chapter 34 and verse 8. As I live, say the Lord God,
Mm-hmm.
surely because my flock became a prey,
Mm-hmm.
and my flock became meat to every beast of the field.
Hold on. Who's the Lord flock?
The Israelites, huh?
You sure? It sure ain't sheep's.
It ain't sheep. It's the Israelites.
The
Yes,
Israelites.
the Israelites. Which lets you know what this is. What figuratively speaking,
Cancer.
right? We are like what? Prey, and these other nation are like what? Read on.
My flock became meat to every beast of the field.
So every beast of the field. So this here is speaking about what? Every other nation that feeds off here. You name it. If you are Chinese on your island, guess what? They're feeding off here. You are putting their kids through college and school. If there's East Indian on the island, they are feeding off of you. You understand? Right?
So like I said,
Come on.
you know, we've been in this situation so long in the Bahamas that we've become numb to this. We would see the oppressor driving around in the Mercedes Benz, but they don't have. You never see them no other time.
Right.
But they own all our money's going to them. Maybe a little bit here and a little bit there.
Yeah. You're correct. Right? And we became what? That's because we are what? We are prey. We have food. They live off of us. Read on.
Because there was no shepherd.
Because there what?
There is no shepherd.
There was no what?
No shepherd.
There was no shepherd. What is that saying?
I mean, there's no one to guide the sheep. It kind of is a metaphor, so no one to guide the people.
There was no leadership. You correct.
Gotcha.
There was no leadership. So guess what? Ain't nobody telling us what? That we don't need to go march to sit down on nobody's toilet, to sit down on no one's bus. We need to get our own bus. We need to get our own toilet. You understand? There was no leader to tell us that we don't need to go beg these people, these other nations, to love us. There's no need to do it. Right? And the Lord is blaming who? Your so-called black leaders, the Hispanics and Native Indian leaders for this. Read on.
Neither did my shepherd search for my flock.
Neither what?
Neither did my shepherds search for my flock.
You understand? The shepherd ain't searching for the flock. Why?
Because they really don't care about the flock.
Yeah, but why? How you know he don't care about the flock?
I'd say because they don't search, because people come and go and they never come and look for you.
Mm-hmm.
They never reach out to you. Once you bring anybody come to church and bring their tithes, that's fine. You don't come. They don't.
So what do they care about?
They care about money.
That's it. That's how you know they don't care about you. Because as long as you bring that money in, you can smoke weed. You understand? You could pop exotic woman. You could be an LGBTQ. You You could be a part of that community and still be what? Saved. You understand? Once you pay that tithe, you understand? The bigger your tithes, the more he allow you to do what?
Sin.
Yeah. Yeah. That's all. So read on.
But the shepherds feed themselves.
But the what?
But the shepherds feed themselves.
So we basically jump ahead, right? The
Gotcha.
shepherds feed themselves. So they don't have time to what? Look for the flock.
Then for the flock.
You understand? You can't be a farmer and your sheep outside and you inside eating. What's going to happen to the sheep?
Sheep are gonna die, sir.
Yeah, they're going to die or somebody going to take them.
Steal them.
Yeah, because you're too busy trying to what?
Feed yourself.
Yeah, feed yourself. Right? Read on.
And feed not my flock.
Right? And now you know this is not talking about what? This is not literal food. Right?
Sir.
This is not literal food. What does the Lord mean when he say feed my flock? What is he talking about?
Talking about teaching them.
Yes. Right? Remember when Jeremiah was told to go eat this roll?
Cancer.
Right? Did it mean for him to go eat the Bible? No. It means what? Read and put it in you. Meaning what? Do what this Bible tell you to do. That's how you know he ate it. Because whatever you eat goes where?
Goes in you.
Yeah, it go in you. You don't eat food and it fall out your mouth. You understand? You chew your food and you swallow it, you eat it, it goes inside of you. Well, for Jeremiah to have eaten this scroll or this roll, he would have to do what? Read what the Lord said, don't eat what? Pork, crab, shrimp, and lobster, and don't do it. Learn where it say you ain't supposed to covet your neighbor's wife, and don't do it. You understand? Read on.
Therefore, O ye shepherds, hear the words of the Lord. Thus said the Lord God, behold, I am against the shepherds.
Go ahead.
And I will require my flock at their hand and cause them to cease from feeding the flock.
You understand? He's going to require them because they're supposed to be teaching black people what the mark of the beast is.
Cancer.
You know what I mean? So, some of these simpletons think the mark of the beast is what? A chip. You understand? A chip. But that's stupid. You understand? If you think the mark of the beast is a chip, let us not get any credit cards. And what will happen?
You can't right now. You can't do nothing.
No, meaning I'm asking you this: is it going to take us out of captivity?
Sir.
No. Is it going to change anything in the black community?
Sir.
No.
And make it worse.
The mark of the beast ain't no chip in your right hand. We're going to get what the mark of the beast is. Right? Go skip down to verse 22.
Sir. Still in Ezekiel?
Yeah, skip down to verse 22.
Ezekiel chapter 34 and verse 22. Therefore will I save my flock, and they shall no more be a prey. And I will judge between cattle and cattle.
You understand? The Lord calling these other nations what?
Cattle and cattle.
What do you do with cattle and cattle?
Well, you slaughter cattle.
Yeah. When the Lord said cattle, meaning that's like, is it unlawful to eat a cattle?
Says it's
So
lawful.
which means he's saying basically it ain't gonna be what if you kill a chicken, right? Is that murder? Would you have to go to court and answer to the judge for killing a chicken?
No, sir.
Right. So he's trying to tell you they're gonna be what? They're gonna be cattle.
Cattle.
You understand? This ain't what we went through. What is going to be repaid to him is called what? What do we call that?
Justice.
That's justice. That is not what? Has nothing to do with what? Murder. You understand? Has nothing to do with that. That's justice. And that's when Christ returned. You understand? When Christ returned, they're going to be what? Cattle. That's what they're going to be. They're going to be livestock. And you use cattle to do what? To plow your fields.
Do the work.
Yeah, to do their work. You understand? It'll be fair game when Christ returns. Right? Now go back to Revelation. Right? Remember, so now read from where it says it's going to make an image.
And okay, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, and verse 15. And he had the power to give life unto the image of the beast.
No, hold on. You read 15. Read 15.
That's 15.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry, Salakia.
That the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
No, you have to give me this. What's the image of the beast? Sister online, Paquel, Sister Teach. What's the image of the beast?
Not sure, so.
Okay. So okay. Let me see if I could word it this way. What, as Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, right? What image should we portray on this earth? What's the image? What image should we portray on this earth? We should portray what? A righteous image, right? And for us to portray a righteous image, we're going to have to be doing what? What the Lord said to do according to the Bible. Right? Now, if you don't worship this image, it says what? He was going to cause you to what?
Should be killed.
Killed. Right? What's that image? What's that image you have in your mind about the so-called oppressor?
So like if I may. That's the white Christ.
That's it. That's the image he gave us. So now, guess what? It takes, oh boy. I don't think, how to put it? Your first day in the truth, right? If you had to walk through the door of a class and see Sergio Borgia on the ground, the first day of class, what would you do?
Pick it up and put it on the wall, so, or fight.
or try to do what? Step over it.
Step over it, but not step on it.
You understand?
Yeah, sir.
And that's image. Because of that image, we look at the oppressor as being righteous. So when he says he is going to liberate a nation, you in your mind, Jesus or God is going to liberate these people because of the image he made. And thanks be to the Lord, on the earth right now, he's taken away that image bit by bit because of all these wars that's taken place. You understand? But that image he has is extremely powerful.
So like I said, if I may,
Come on.
we were so psychologically destroyed. It's just like you say, when we see they go to other countries, help the people, take over the countries, take the natural resources, we still thinking that they're right.
Yeah. Because they done built an image, and that image is Cesar Borgia.
Cancer.
That's that image. So now you put Cesar Borgia on the ground outside a church and you step on it. People are going to go in crazy. You're going to be like, let's read Revelation 1 and 13. They do not want to hear that. You know what people tell you? What do people tell you when you start to bring out color in the Bible? What do they say?
So like I say, if I may,
Uh-huh.
when you start to bring it up, then they start telling you color doesn't matter.
Yeah, color doesn't matter. But you throw that picture on the ground and tell them step on it. What's going to happen? I'll raise your one. Try getting a black picture of Christ and putting it on the ground. And then tell them to step on it.
Mm-hmm.
Which one do you think they won't step on?
Well, they'll step on the black one, sir.
Yeah. Because that image they created, they know that what? If you want to survive, you want to live in this place, you want to become rich in this place, you have to do what? You have to worship that image. How many of our black men, you know what I mean, you see growing the beard or growing the braids? You understand? How many of us doing it? It's only when you come into the church and you realize, what? That's my culture. I'm growing that joint. I'm growing it out.
Cancer.
But you in the world, oh, Gillette making millions off of you.
Can.
You understand? That's you putting them shaving cream. You know what I mean? Whoever owned that, you know what I mean, you making millions, they're making millions off of you. Why? Because you're trying to have that smooth face. You're trying to have that smooth head so that they don't for once take you for a Negro, for once take you for an Israelite. Why? Because the power this image has. You understand?
Can.
Right? Read on.
The book of Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor.
So he calls it what?
He calls it all.
Uh-huh.
Both small and great.
Small what? And great what?
I guess in stature.
Yes. So now the Caribbean islands, Trinidad, Jamaica, right?
Cancer.
Puerto Rico, right? Bahamas.
Cancer.
And then great will be who?
Great will be in America.
America, but give me a little more.
Because
America, Rome, Italy,
Russia.
yes, all these other countries, yes. You understand? Both small and great, right? All them, you know, I mean, Arab kingdoms, Japan. You know, much of them Chinese want to, I mean, they're coming across the border. And anybody from the US trying to cross the border into China?
Nah, sir.
You understand? All them Chinese what coming across the border. You understand? Which lets you know what? Both what small and great. Read on.
Rich and poor.
Rich and poor. Read on.
Free and bond.
Free and bond. Read on.
To receive a mark in their right hand.
A mark in their what?
Forehead. In their right hand.
Uh-huh.
Or their forehead.
Or their forehead. Don't take the RF ID chip. Right? What's that mark in your right hand? How did it cause you to get that mark in your right hand? Take a shot at it.
Oh, this for what I understand and the truth, that this is your right hand is the things that you do now.
No.
No.
No, because this right hand has a what? A mark in it. It's caused you to have a mark in your what? In your right hand. Right?
Mm-hmm.
What caused you to have a mark in your right hand?
Or what cause?
Mm-hmm.
So not what you touch caused you to have that mark?
When you say touch, what do you mean?
Like you, I mean, for the mark to be on your hand, I mean, it have to get on your hand somehow. I'm thinking it's something that you involve your hand in. That's where this mark comes from.
You gotta give me a little more though.
That
who wanna take a shot at it? Come on. Who wanna take a shot at it? Come on.
We got the quiet group today.
Yeah. Ain't no sweat if you get wrong. Okay. It's okay. Let me see if I can give it. All right. For example, right? Like, okay, when it comes to voting, right? How do you know when somebody votes?
Well, in the Bahamas, they let you put your finger in one ink.
So, in other words, somebody on voting day, if you have ink on your finger, you what? You went and what?
That mean you voted that day.
You voted, right?
Good.
Now, there is a mark that lets you know that you are down for this kingdom. What's that mark? In your right hand.
In your right hand.
That's when you go do what? You go pick up a weapon to go defend America. When you go join what? The military. When you go join the police force. That's you having a mark in your right hand. You are showing that you are going to give your what? Your life.
Your life.
To uphold America. You understand?
Okay.
When you don't owe America anything, America owes you. England owes you. You understand? They owe us. Our forefathers paid with their lives to make these men rich beyond belief. You understand? Rich beyond belief.
So, okay, so if I may.
Come on.
They did a documentary where they showed these rich people in England who had owned slaves in this part of the world, the Bahamas and Jamaica and elsewhere. And they never been to the Bahamas, but now they're showing these castles that they own.
Whoa.
Large estates. And they just made it off of trading with the slave. They had slaves and the slaves work and just send the money to England.
You understand? And now, guess what? What happens? what happens now? Now you have that mark in your right hand. You understand? And read on. It says something about you have a mark in your right hand and what?
And
you were right when you were on the part also too where you're saying with your right hand, meaning the Lord say that use that right hand because it's your, it's like saying your right hand man. It's like this is what you choose to do. You choose to what? Go pick what? A weapon up to go fight. You understand? Read on.
The right hand or their forehead.
Or a mark in their forehead. How do you know that this person has a mark in their forehead?
It's like I said, right?
Me.
This one make this. You'll know this one have a mark in their forehead by the way they think and how they act.
So meaning they're what?
So
that's what a P. They're what? Their philosophy. They believe in their philosophy. They believe in capitalism. They believe in Christianity. You understand? So because they believe in these things, their philosophy, they're going to do what? They have a what? A mark in their foreheads. These are the brothers and sisters that do what? They agree with what the oppressor does. The oppressor says that what? Black people are criminals. Hispanics are criminals. So guess what Black people and Hispanics say and Native Indians say? That their people are what? Criminals. You understand? Like we begin to do what? Love what the oppressor love and hate what the oppressor hates. And that's because we believe in their philosophy. And that's because we have that mark in our forehead. You understand? So now we go what? We go vote. We believe in democracy. We believe in Christianity. Right? We believe in capitalism. We believe in all the philosophies the so-called oppressor pushing on us. Believe in all of it. And that's the mark in your what? Forehead. Right?
So like I said, I may.
Come on.
You know, it really hits home when we think about the Levites. All of our lives in the Bahamas, we always thought that the Haitians were so terrible. And a lot of people still believe that, not realizing how the other countries cause Haiti to be the way it is. So the Bahamians just see Haitians as like some infestation, some
like cockroaches.
Can't. We don't look at Haitians the way that we should.
No. We otherwise would have been doing what? Would have been trying to uprise or protest, saying we have to help them Haitians. I don't care what you say. And whoever we put in power, right? Whoever is in power, we're going to ensure that they do what? They take care of the Haitians. You understand? We're going to ensure that takes place.
We just blame the Haitians.
Yeah. Like it's their fault. When it's not their fault. Right? Right, read on.
The book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 17. And that no man might buy or sell.
That no man might what?
Buy or sell.
And no man might buy or sell. What does that mean? Oh boy. Does that mean you can't go in the grocery store and buy bread? I need you to think big. You understand? I need you to think big. Small and great, rich and poor, to have what? A mark in their right hand and a mark in their what? Foreheads. Right? And what is the next part saying?
And that no man might buy or sell.
Read on.
Save he that had the mark.
So the only way you was going to be able to buy and sell is if you had that mark. What is that talking about? Think big. I mean, 90% of the time, the first time you're hearing this, you may not get it because of the oppression, extreme oppression we're in. But if you could free your mind from Christianity, from that oppression the oppressor put on us, you will understand this, what the Lord trying to tell you here through John. You ever hear about embargoes?
Cancer, can.
Who is under embargo right now?
Cuba
And
let me see where.
Venezuela.
But cancer, can.
Right? Cuba, because of what? Communism.
Communism.
Right? But am I saying communism is right? No, that's another oppressor's way of life, communism. You understand? But that mark, you understand? Because you're not what? You're not down with what? Democracy.
Cancer.
Oh, you're going to starve. Because you're not down with America philosophy, like Maduro in Venezuela, oh, we're going to starve. You know how bad Venezuela is right now? Remember, 10 years or even 20 years ago, they were what? They were one of the richest South American countries. They were getting oil money, especially when what's your brother name? Brother Chavez. When he was in power.
Can.
He took care of them people. He took care of them. But because they didn't want to get down with the program America set up for them, guess what? You will not be able to what? Buy or sell no oil.
Can.
You will not be able to buy or sell anything. You're going to be poor. We're going to starve your country. Right? Read on.
Can.
But you had to have what? It said what? For you to eat, you have to have what?
Have to have the mark.
The mark. Meaning what? You have to be willing to do what? To join America. Let your people be their military. Let your people believe in what? Their philosophy, their way of life. Or else you wasn't going to eat. We'll
like
put
you
an
said,
embargo on you. Come on.
If I may, even in the Bahamas, we experience some of the same things, because now we don't see it so openly because we're so close to America. We don't see it openly. But one of the things they have is we have pre-clearance here. That means if we have the Americans here on the island, they pre-clear us to go to America. And whenever we seem to disagree with them, the first thing they say, okay, we can take our pre-clearance away from you. And then we say, hold on now. What y'all want us to do again? You know?
No, okay, but don't
their
take
ways to manipulate us.
Yes, but don't take this as being like individual. This is on a big scale. What I'm talking about is your entire nation is going to suffer. Your entire nation is going to feel it. You understand? Feel it to the point whereas once he starts to make you all suffer on the island, guess what's going to happen on the island if you all start to suffer? People will rise up to join who? America. You ain't seen uprising in the country right now, right?
Yeah, sir.
No, because they ain't really suffering as yet. Where you're going to have to pick a side. Bahamas belong to America. You understand? Might have the little internal fighting, right? That's just what you call oppression. But what you're reading about here, Bahamas, on the whole, they have it. They have the mark. They're not starving. You understand? Ain't no embargoes on Bahamas.
Yeah, sir.
But there's embargoes on Venezuela. There's embargoes on Cuba. You understand? The embargoes on who? Iran. You understand? Because they didn't want to get done with the program. Right? Read on.
Come on. Book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 17, in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
Right? The mark or what?
Or the name of the beast.
Or the
Or the
name of
number.
the beast. Or the number
of his name.
Number of his name. What's the number of his name?
They say it's 666.
No, read it. Read it right there.
Read on.
Uh-huh.
Come. He is the wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast.
Oh boy.
For it is the number of man.
Number of what?
Of man.
Number of what?
A number of a man.
So is this number you're reading here the devil number, or what number is that? Number of what?
The number of a man.
Of a man, meaning what?
Salakia, military.
Not military. Because read on.
And his number is 600, 66.
So which means that's where the number what? 666 come from.
Answer.
And there's so much spookiness around that 666. You write 666, they're gonna think you what? Worshiping what? The devil.
The devil.
Right? When that 666 represents what?
The number of a man.
Number of a man. What does 144,000 represent?
The number of the saints.
What you mean number of the saints?
The 144 is 12,000 from each tribe.
Right? So are they alone going to be saved?
Nah, sir.
Right. So the 144,000 represents who?
It's just
the number of
men
that the Lord is going to take to what?
To use to govern.
Yeah. So this 666 is the number of men that are what? Number of men that what?
I guess who in charge of the market?
Yes.
Hold the mark.
That uphold that image of the beast.
Answer.
Make sure it's well and good on the earth. And with all this chaos, they know whatever they're doing, it's good. It's working.
It's working. Answer.
Yeah. Because believe it or not, they operate under chaos. We cannot operate like how they operate. You understand? We cannot. That's why we go do any type of drugs. You understand? You could literally see a black man on drugs. Meaning you could see his countenance. You could see his appearance and know that what?
He's on drugs.
Yeah, he on drugs. He's an addict. But brother, when it comes to the oppressor, you will have a hard time figuring it out. A hard time figuring out, oh, he on, you know what I mean? He on cocaine. What he on? Or the only time you'll know is when the dive, some news come out that he passed away, he OD or she OD. And you know. You understand? We can't live and we can't survive like they do. You understand? The way we're going to survive, we're going to have to open this Bible and start reading it. Start coming to class, asking these questions, trying to understand what this Bible, what the Lord trying to get inside of us. We're trying to tell us how we got to live. You understand? Image we have to, you know what I mean, portray to the world. All right. Okay, I know we're up on the time, right? But, maybe next class I'll continue a little more. Yeah, a little more precept in it. Right? And what I'll do is go into the Antichrist. Right?
Yeah, man,
The precept on the Antichrist, because it falls kind of in line with it also too. All right. So, any question before I pass the class over to you? If not, I'm gonna pass the class over to priest and officer Akashka.
Come on, let's clap it up. This is the security announcement. We are the ISUPK, started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yahana. New rules for brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. After 6 months, the brother or sister, if they has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to the brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After this 6 months period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You can find this in Numbers 18:21 and Malachi 3:8-10. And it means 10 in the Hebrew and is pronounced ma'ashura. 10% of every penny and any increase that the Lord gives you, give it to the Treasury Department or teacher. The priest fund, which is free will offering, is not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you'd like to give, you can give. Upcoming Holy Convocation is the memorial blowing of the trumpet, which is Wednesday, the 2nd of October. Remind Akim and Akwathiam to check the social media, which is isupk.com, for ISUPK events and material. If a brother wants to be a trooper in the school, he should start wearing all black, which includes black boots, shirt, pants, headbands, and scarf. And with that, a majum means to stand. We'll give one courtesy salute to a teacher. A majum Shabbat, a majum Barak, Yahweh Bayashem, Yahweh Shai Barakatah.
Yahweh Bashim Yahshai Brakatham.
And
Yadamata.
and we'll give one courtesy salute to the sisters. So sisters, you can stand. A majum Shabbat, a majum Barak, Yahweh Shema Alatam Bayashem Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shema Ilathan Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
And with that, Ajimata, class is missed. The water for your lesson, sir.
Shalom.
Shalom.